Hey guys, welcome back to another episode with Travel with Danny, Deb.
Hey guys.
Well, listen, Deb, we are always looking for a new adventure.
We sure are.
And I think we struck gold on this one.
Oh, yeah.
I was scouring on the internet looking for something new to do, and there pops up an Amtrak train from LA to Seattle.
Yep.
And what a trip that was. It was 36 hours and how many miles?
Oh, 1,377 if I remember right.
Yeah, and you're not going to believe the price we paid. We paid
Crazy.
$100 each to go on this 36-hour adventure.
Yeah. It was so much fun. We had just the best time.
We did have the best time, and we're going to kind of take you through step by step because we really encourage you to do this trip. It is so amazing.
Yeah.
But one thing we want to tell you about is get there a day ahead of time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because LA traffic and, you don't want to miss the train, basically.
Right. You just don't know, if anything could come up or, you have any issues with anything getting to the train station.
Yeah. So what we did was we had some air miles, so we flew in from Minneapolis to LA. We paid a little extra money to stay right downtown LA, and I'm glad we did.
Yeah, it was fun. And we were with our friends Kim and Mary Kay. They came with us on this trip, and we just had so much fun running around LA.
So it's the next morning, and we called an Uber, and just 2 minutes away was the train station, and we recommend probably getting there about an hour early.
Yeah, I would say that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. And if you're traveling with four, as we were, many cases let them know that because then they'll keep you guys together.
Right.
But this train station, Deb, it was like, I think it was kind of Art Deco.
It was totally Art Deco, and it was from like the early 1900s, and it was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Well, our train was right on time. It was backing in. They actually back it into you, and we were waiting on the platform for the train to pull up. And, we wanted to get on pretty quick because we recommend getting a chair or your seats in the middle of the train. Don't get it near the door that opens and closes.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's going to drive you crazy. So get it close to the stairway. So when you're going up the stairs of the train, just grab those seats right there. It's a free-for-all.
It is a free-for-all.
Yeah. So you grab your seats. Now what's going to happen is the conductor's going to come by and check you in, and he's going to put a little tag right above your seat. What we did, we wrote our names on the back of the tag, and we recommend you do that. We'll tell you why. Because we came back to our seats, and there was this guy curled up, sleeping in our seats. Here's another insider. Especially on this trip, you want to be in the club car right away. And the beginning of your trip leaving LA, you're going to go through the city.
Yeah.
You're going to go see some of the backside of LA you've never seen. We even went by studios.
So as we were leaving LA, the train made a turn and we ended up along the coast of the Pacific Ocean.
Oh man, that took my breath away. I mean, we've driven it before.
Oh, like tons of times, but the scenery from this train, because you were literally right on the water. I mean, you could almost feel the waves lapping against the wheels of the train. It was crazy. It was so beautiful, and we had great ocean views all the way from Los Angeles all the way up to San Luis Obispo.
Once we broke out of Santa Barbara, it starts taking a turn, and you're starting to climb up the hills towards San Luis Obispo.
Yep.
Golden Hills.
Oh, yeah. It's so pretty up there.
Now we're traveling through the Central Valley, and pretty much, we left at about 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it's not a long, like boring day, but it's a long day, and pretty soon the sun's starting to set. Okay, so Amtrak Sleeper Car offers private accommodations that are great for overnight trips. Now, if you reserve the roomette, it's kind of a compact space, 2 seats that convert into a bed. It's really designed for 1 person, 2 people at the most, and includes amenities like a small table, reading light, and access to shared bathrooms. That's the downside. You got to go outside to use a shower and a bathroom. Now, if you want more space, the bedroom's the way to go. It's large, more comfortable, private bathroom, and you've got more room to move around. And both options, keep in mind, Deb, include full meals in the dining cars.
The dining car provides for a relaxed, full-service experience with wait staff. It has a really extensive, varied menu. The food quality is a lot higher than the snack bar, but at a cost.
Well, listen, the snack bar offers some great sandwich options. We had a burger. I had chips, beer, wine.
Yeah, I had a salad, and it was really good, fresh and crisp. So, Dan, what did we get to see when we woke up that next morning?
We looked up, and there was Mount Shasta right there. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. And Mount Shasta is part of the volcanic, range going up the Cascade. Yeah, it's beautiful.
It was cool.
Don't travel June, July, August, because that's where everybody's traveling.
Right.
The prices go up. You're not going to find the $100 ticket.
No, you won't, for sure.
Do May or September.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, we made it through Oregon, and we finally rolled into Seattle. I think we got in around 9 o'clock.
No, it was more like 7:30.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That
it was
nice.
it was like a nice time to roll in.
Yeah. You can go to Seattle and just fly home if you want.
Yeah.
But we thought, well, man, we're in Seattle. We've seen Seattle many times. We've been to Mount Rainier, but we've never been to
The Olympic National Park.
So we rented a car for 3 days. We got an Airbnb just outside of Port Angeles.
Yeah.
Kim, our buddy, recommended that we stop by a place called Gig Harbor.
Yeah, Dan. I mean, seriously, Gig Harbor is just the cutest, most charming little town located on the shores of the Puget Sound. And it's known for its picturesque setting, historic maritime heritage, and small town atmosphere.
What an adventure. Let's talk about that park.
Oh, the Olympic National Park is probably one of the most beautiful parks I've ever seen.
We were in the rainforest one afternoon and buy a poncho.
Oh, yeah. We are so happy we had a poncho.
You just buy it for $2. We had them. A lot of people did not. So we
No.
put our ponchos on. We were the only ones who kept on the trail. And it was a beautiful rain in the rainforest.
Right. You have to have rain in the rainforest, right, Dan?
Yeah, you do. Well, Deb, another must stop, wouldn't you say, is Crescent Lake.
Oh my gosh, Dan, Crescent Lake was so beautiful. And what's really cool is that as you're driving along the highway, the lake stretches for 3.5 miles and you'll have mountains on the other side, and it's absolutely gorgeous. But we decided that we were going to stop and do a hike. So why don't you tell us about the hike, Dan?
Well, the trail around the lake is called the Spruce Railroad Hike, and that was fantastic. And one of my favorite spots on the hike was going through the railroad tunnel. And then as you leave the tunnel, not too far down the path, you're going to come across this beautiful turquoise, almost Caribbean blue water at the edge of the lake.
So make sure you pack a lunch in your backpack, and while you're there, find a nice spot along the lake shore and sit down and have a lunch and enjoy the beautiful scenery.
It was great.
Yep.
And then we went to the coast of Washington.
Yep.
What was that cool tree?
Oh, the Tree of Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on the coast, and it's a cedar tree, and it's just stunningly beautiful.
Yeah, you can go into Tree of Life.
Yeah, we went under it. It was really neat.
And the beautiful coast with
Ruby Beach.
Yeah, Ruby Beach was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Remind me of Twilight.
Well, Twilight's filmed in that area.
Oh.
Yeah, we went through the town where they all live in Twilight on our way out there. So, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Now, one thing I wish we would have done, there's a trail that you can get up to, and when you're at the top of it, you can see all the Olympic mountains with the snow caps.
Yep.
But we weren't able to do that. We're kind of on a tight schedule.
We were.
Yes.
It just didn't fit in with everything we wanted to see.
No. So all in all, Deb, I think the train from LA to Seattle, and then one night in Seattle, and then the adventure in the Olympic National Park.
Yeah.
I would say this is a win-win trip.
Oh, for sure. It was fantastic. Yep.
Well, listen, guys, we got a big show coming up for you, Mediterranean. We've been promising this for a long time, but to be honest, there's so much editing to be done. We haven't put it out yet.
Nope, but it's coming.
It is coming. And if you don't mind hitting the like button, and if you have not subscribed to our channel, hit the subscribe.
Yeah.
And then there's a little bell. Just hit the bell, and that way you'll get notified when we come out with our next video.
That's right.
All right. See you guys from Travel with Dandy Deb.
See ya.